Hi guys, how's it going? So today I have another AI content detection tool. This is the AI DP or the AI Detector Pro. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's totally free to try and it's really easy to use. So the way this works is you can scan your existing content or the content you've created for AI percentage, and if it does have a high AI percentage, you can go ahead and humanize the content to make it undetectable by AI tools. Okay, so this is the dashboard. As you can see, we have the AI generated, so the content that has AI content and the content that has been humanized. Okay, we have these two on either sides. Then we have the activity, so the latest reports and the content that we've added to this tool to detect AI and also to humanize. Okay, there's some additional features here which they are working on currently, like the document. They are working on this, but you can also take a look at the reports and you also have your projects. So for example, if you're working on multiple websites, you can create separate projects for each. Okay, so I'll go back to the dashboard and I'll show you how this works. So it's very simple. Just click on new AI scan. You need to paste in your content over here. Okay, so as you can see, I've already generated a few reports over here and you can see the AI percentage and also the content that I've used this tool to humanize. Okay, so it does a really good job. I'll also show you the detection score in these other AI detection tools as well. Okay, so as of now, I'll go ahead and paste in some content. So I have some content over here in my chat GPT. So something on sustainable living, totally AI generated. Bring it back to the tool, paste it here and click on analyze. As you can see, it says report generated. We also have it over here. I'll click on view. Then you'll see that we get a breakdown of the entire content situation. So as you can see, we have an overview here that says 98% content most likely written by AI. Okay, below that we have the details. So, the different phrases or words that are giving out that this content is written by AI. So we want to go ahead and edit this. Below that we have these stats. So I found this really cool, is that it actually shows you or educates you essentially on what things is kept in mind when deciding the level of AI content your content has. Okay, essentially, how human your content sounds as compared to an actual human writer. Okay, so you can go through this and it's really interesting, the information that they've laid out over here, if you have interest in understanding and learning more about this. Below that we have some additional stats and that's about it. Okay, now as you can see that we have a really high score over here, so we can very easily go ahead and get rid of this AI content by clicking on this button. After that, you'll be brought over to your actual editor. So here you can see there's a lot of moving parts. So it's highlighted mostly in red. That indicates that the content is, written by AI. We also have these light orange and these differently highlighted texts and phrases that all resemble a different aspect of the content. So if you scroll down here, you'll see that red, is marked the content that is AI generated. Orange, also AI, but less likely. All these things show a different aspect of the content. Now scrolling back up, we have these few options over here. So we can rescan the document. Of course, I will rescan once I'm done humanizing the content. I can also copy it and then show the markup. So the tool to show me all the flaws or whether I want it to look pretty like this. Okay, I can scroll down here and I can humanize the content again with a click of a button, and I can actually select how human I want the content to be. Okay, so by default it's set at max. I like to bring it down a notch and then humanize this document. So it's done editing and redoing the content, essentially humanizing it. So I'll go ahead and rescan it to see whether it's actually undetectable by AI. So it says human content detected and the probability of it being AI content has gone down significantly. But I also want to test this out in different tools, to get a better understanding. So I'll just go ahead and copy this, bring it over to Quillbot. So this is a popular tool. And one thing I want to also mention is that none of these tools are going to give 100% accurate outcomes. Okay, they mention it themselves. but looks like Quillbot shows 63% likely AI generated. Okay, we'll bring it over to writer.com, paste it in, see what writer.com gives us. Looks like we have 100% human generated content here. Okay, so it's very difficult to really trust these tools, but then if you use 2-3 different tools, it gives you a better idea of the position at which your content is at. So what I'll do is I'll come back here and go ahead and actually do a new scan. So I'll come back to my chat GPT. All right, I have another paragraph here, evolution of artificial intelligence, to the new AI scan. All right, make this a little wider, paste it in here and analyze it again. So our report is generated, we'll view it, and again we have a 98% score. So what we'll do is open the AI eraser, okay? And first and foremost, I'll just go ahead and copy this. Bring it over to the other tools. First, paste it in here, okay? Analyze text, 100% AI generated, okay? Let's see what writer says. So 68% human generated, so that's 32% AI. So we'll come back to our tool and actually redo this. So we'll humanize this document. We can also suggest paragraph humanization, but I'll just go ahead and humanize this document. It's done humanizing the content. We'll go ahead and rescan this document to take a score, and it shows human detected once again. Okay, so the content has been humanized. We can see these light green highlights. So I'll go ahead and just copy this once again, bring it over to Quillbot, paste it in here, and see what Quillbot shows us. So 21% likely AI, so that's almost 80% human. Okay, that's just amazing. If I bring it over to writer.com, paste it in here, analyze text, it shows 100% human generated content. Okay, so you see how easy to use this tool is, and just with the help of a few clicks you can humanize your content. Though I do want to mention that when using this tool you have to manually edit your content sometimes. Apart from that, I think that this tool is pretty good. You can go and test it out for free. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's free to try, so go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.